Imagine this. You are searching for your missing child. For months, you've begged the world to help, plastered her face on posters, pleaded in front of the cameras. Then one morning, the police call you in. Not to give updates, but to tell you, you are now a suspect. This is what happened to Kate and Gerry McCann on September 7th, 2007. They walked into the police station as grieving parents. They walked out as arguidos, formal suspects. By the end of summer 2007, the investigation in Praia da Luz was at a breaking point. Thousands of tips had been chased, from Morocco to Malta, but none held up. Early suspects like Robert Moura had been cleared. International pressure was growing, and the Portuguese police faced criticism for failing to solve a case that had become front-page news worldwide. Inside the investigation, frustration grew, and with every dead end, suspicion turned closer to home. In July, British experts brought in two specially trained dogs. Eddie, a cadaver dog, trained to detect the scent of human remains. Keela, a blood dog, trained to detect traces of blood invisible to the eye. The tests shocked investigators. Eddie barked near the living room sofa in apartment 5A. He alerted again inside a wardrobe. Later, both dogs signaled in the McCanns' rental car, hired weeks after Madeleine disappeared. The implications were chilling. Did Madeleine die in the apartment? Was she moved later in the car? But science isn't so simple. Dog alerts can't stand alone. Samples collected and sent to the UK forensic lab came back inconclusive. There was not enough to prove anything. Still, in the mind of the investigators, and soon the public, the suspicion had already taken root. Attention also fell on the McCanns' friends, the so-called Tapas 7. They had agreed to check on each other's children while dining, but under police questioning, details shifted. One friend said he checked at 9:05. Another claimed 9:30. Some recalled the patio door locked. Others said it was open. Were these small lapses of memory in a stressful night, or signs of something more? For investigators desperate for clarity, the inconsistencies added fuel to doubt. On September 7th, 2007, Kate and Gerry McCann were summoned to the Portimão police station. Kate arrived first. She was asked over 40 questions, many accusatory. Had she given the children sedatives to make them sleep while she and Gerry dined? Did Madeleine die in an accident that night? Had she and Gerry hidden the body to avoid responsibility? For hours, Kate was pressed, asked the same things in different ways. She denied every suggestion. She pleaded. Madeleine had been taken, but the investigators pressed on. When Gerry arrived, the tone was no softer. He was grilled about his timeline, his actions, his statements. Why this detail? Why that decision? Every minute of May 3rd was picked apart. No evidence emerged. Yet by the end of the day, both parents carried a new label, arguidos. The news broke like wildfire. Headlines screamed across Britain and Portugal. McCanns named as suspects. Parents of missing girl under suspicion. The same television stations that once showed their tearful pleas now replayed their interviews with new eyes. Was Kate too composed? Was Gerry too defensive? Why had they left three young children alone that night, even just a short distance away? Theories multiplied. Sedatives, cover-ups, hidden bodies. Every gesture, every choice, every inconsistency was cast in shadow. The McCanns now lived two parallel lives. On one side, they were devastated parents, still searching for their daughter. On the other, they were suspects, scrutinized by police, condemned by tabloids, and doubted by strangers worldwide. The weight was unbearable, yet they chose not to retreat. Instead, the McCanns went on the offensive. They launched the Find Madeleine Fund, raising millions to continue private searches. They appeared on TV, giving interviews, insisting on their innocence. They traveled to Rome, where Pope Benedict XVI blessed Madeleine's photograph. Their message was clear. Madeleine is still out there. We will not stop looking. Were the McCanns unfairly accused, victims of desperation in a failing investigation? Or did the police stumble on a truth too dark to face? In the next episode, we follow the case into the next decade. New suspects, new theories, and still, no answers. This video is based on publicly available reports, media coverage, and official case documents. No individual is accused or implied guilty unless proven in a court of law. The aim of this content is to inform and explore unsolved cases, not to speculate or assign blame.